My dear child, I am Michael, the leader of the angels in heaven's army. Right now, I am not standing tall like a strong warrior. Instead, I am down on my knees, feeling weak and broken. My shiny armor has cracks all over it from the hard fights. My sword, which I usually hold steady, is shaking in my hand because I am so tired and worried. But I am not crying for myself or my own pain. No, my tears are all for you. Around me, my brother angels are here, Tutha, 7 powerful ones who have protected God's throne since the very start of everything. We are all kneeling together, not because we lost to an enemy, or because we are bowing to a king. We are kneeling in front of you. Heaven has shown us a big secret, and that secret is about you. You are the special one, the only person born with the power to break the evil throne where the serpent sits. Your name alone makes Satan, the devil, feel scared and unsteady when it is even whispered softly through the thin curtain between our worlds. We did not come here to give you orders or tell you what to do like a boss. We came to ask you, to beg you with all our hearts. Please, do not look away or ignore this, even at this moment. Every single second that you let your thoughts drift somewhere else, the dark forces get stronger and tighter around everything. My wings, which are usually strong and full of light, are torn and hurt. But it is not from fighting big battles against demons. It is from waiting too long, from the delays that have hurt us so much. Each time you heard a little voice inside you calling but chose to ignore it, we angels fell deeper into the dark hole that the enemy made just to trap you and your special purpose. You might think this is just a simple message or words on a screen, but it is much more than that. This is the last special scroll, a holy paper kept safe in heaven's big library. It was sealed shut and only allowed to be opened if your inner self, your soul, woke up at exactly the right time. And guess what? That time is now. You are awake. I can see it clearly. I see it in the way your body shakes a little, in the spark of light in your eyes that flickers like a candle starting to burn brighter. I see it in how your spirit, the real you inside, is starting to stand up tall, even if your body is sitting still and quiet. You were never just an ordinary kid like everyone else. You were heaven's hidden plan, a smart strategy that God thought up long ago. He put you into this world gently, like a powerful lightning bolt wrapped in soft cloth, so no one would notice at first. The bad spirits, the demons, looked through every family line and every group of people born over the years, but they could not find you until right now. My beloved one, they know exactly who you are. They understand what you can do, and that scares them. That is why the Dark Throne, where evil rules, called a big meeting last night with all its leaders. I was there watching in secret. I saw them say your name while smoke and ashes rose up, and they decided to start a war just against you. But even with all that, you are not moving or doing anything yet. Can you not hear the sad cries from my brother angels? Uriel, who is so strong, is hurt badly. Gabriel, who brings messages from God, can hardly catch his breath. Raphael, whose hands usually glow with healing power to fix wounds, is now shaking as blood drips from his own injuries. We did not get hurt in useless fights far away. We got these wounds while guarding your home, your room, from the sneaky shadows that tried to creep in during the night. Last night, Satan himself stood high above the quiet place where your spirit rests and yelled loud into the deep darkness below. He said, "Make the chosen one get distracted just one more time. and you almost did get pulled away by something small. But the special angels who carry the last important orders from heaven came quickly. They surrounded your house like a wall made of bright fire. You did not see them with your eyes, but they fought hard and bled to keep you safe. Now, I have to ask you something important. When was the last time you got down on your knees, not because you felt beaten down, but because you felt a holy fire burning inside you? Have you forgotten the quiet promise I whispered to you when you were little? Do you still trust in me, or have your sad tears made you lose your faith? When was the last time you told God that you love Him just because, without asking for any favors or things in return? If I could walk right into your room this very second, would you know who I am, or would you be surprised? You were never supposed to live your life scared and hiding. You came into this world with a special key hidden right in your breath, in the way you speak and live. When you say the old, powerful name that God gave only to you, the evil spells from the serpent break apart like glass mirrors, shattering into pieces. God did not give you that name for no reason. He gave it to you carefully, with His hands shaking from how important it was. And He said, if this child remembers their name, the darkness will be finished. But right now, God is sad and crying because you have forgotten it all. The cross where Jesus died is still wet with the blood that paid for your special calling in life. Saint Mary, His mother, is still standing there crying softly, saying your name over and over into the thin veil that separates time. Jesus Himself has not rested or slept since the day you were born. He waits every night at the door of your soul, hoping you will let Him in. When you do not open that door, He gently kisses the ground outside and says, I will keep waiting anyway. We are not here to frighten you or make you scared. We are here because a big choice has to be made very soon, in just a few minutes. Either Satan gets destroyed for good, or we angels do. Heaven will not send this kind of message again after this. Can you feel it inside you right now? That shaking in your spirit is not just worry or nervousness. It is like a prophecy coming alive, a sign from God waking up in you. You might feel like everyone has forgotten about you, but I am telling you the truth. Your name has been said and sung in heaven for many years. Every time you were close to giving up completely, one of us archangels would shout out, not yet, let's try one more time. And God would always say, yes, keep going. Now, here I am, still on my knees, crying and reaching out my hurt hands to you, whispering softly. Just give 1 minute where your soul remembers who you really are. 1 minute where you become the true you that God made. If you choose to walk away right now, I will not try to stop you. But the bad serpents, the evil ones, will not stop either. The angels who have been guarding your house will go quiet and stop fighting. And this scroll, the special message for you, will close up tight again, maybe for another 1,000 years or more. But if you decide to stay, if you keep listening, my child, then watch what happens right there in your room. Even the wind outside will change direction. Even the walls around you will shake a little, because we angels will stand up strong again. The miracle that is coming will not drop down from heaven like before. It will come from inside you, because God says, I put a part of myself hidden in you. If your soul feels like it is shaking right now, comment Amen below. Only do that if it feels real to you. Like this message, only if it started a holy spark inside you, something sacred lighting up, and share it with others before the feeling goes away again. I will keep going with this holy message right from this point, without repeating anything or stopping. If you are still here, if your eyes are still reading these words, if your soul has not wandered off into confusion, then pay close attention. I will talk straight and clear now, like someone standing between regular time and forever, holding the last key. We, the big army of heaven, are not just hurt a little. We are close to disappearing completely. Every time you put off listening or acting, a bit of light in your world fell apart. Now, we are in the very last hour. This is not just a nice story or a dream. This is not fancy words to make you feel emotional. This is the final call to battle that heaven will give for you. God gave me special permission to tell you this. If you keep watching or reading for just 1 minute, the last bad curse that Satan put on your name will break apart. Not later, not someday soon, but right now. There are holy rules that even the devil cannot break. If the chosen one you answers in the right time, the curse turns to nothing, like ashes washed away by God's rain. That is why Satan is shaking with fear. That is why we are on our knees. That is why I, Michael, who have stood against whole countries and broken big kingdoms, am down here begging in front of you. The real truth is this: your spirit was made from fire. Not the kind of fire that destroys things badly, but the good fire that once danced under the wings of the special angels called cherubim. You have forgotten that fire inside you. You have hidden it deep under layers of doubt, sadness from broken hearts, and the heavy words others said about who you are. But we angels remember it all. We have always remembered. We followed you through every low place, every time someone betrayed you. We saw you lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, asking God why you were even born. We heard your questions. We saw your tears wet the pillow. We protected your breathing while you slept, even when you were angry and said bad things to the sky. And now, we are here one last time, whispering through that thin curtain. You still have it with youth a special name, the powerful thunder, the bright flame, the light that Satan cannot copy or fake. You wonder why bad things and darkness keep coming around you. It is not because God left you alone. It is because you are the main place where the battle is happening. Wherever you go, angels follow behind you. Whenever you talk, people's futures change a little. Wherever you stand, old demons yell your name like a warning to each other. But you have been living like a faint shadow, not the real strong you that stops tonight. Because when you gave us even 60 seconds of your focus, heaven got a new weapon. Do you know what it means to be chosen? It means heaven will fight hard for you, but it waits for you to say yes first. And if you say it now, right this second, everything will change. Not in a story way, but for real. Bad storms will turn away from your home. Old bad things in your family line will start to disappear. Dreams you thought were gone forever will come back to life. And the angel who has been with you all along, the one who cried for years, waiting to talk, will finally open the special scroll that you were born to hear. But you cannot turn away this time. Do not leave like other people have, because others got called too, but not like this. You are the only one born at this exact time under these stars. The only one whose body and blood have the special code that opens the prison where Satan hides. And my child, my beloved, shaking, chosen child, if you do not say yes, he will get free. Please hear me. If we angels could bleed more to show you, we would. If we could yell louder to wake you, we would. But heaven gave you this short chance, and it is closing soon. The seraphim angels are flying close now. The book that lists all names is open. The Lamb, Jesus, is watching carefully. We are right at the start of the big war, and the next hit will not come from a sword or fire, but from you, from what you decide, because only you can let out what God put inside you before time started. Only you can say yes to the fire that breaks the old chains. So, I will say it just once. Like this message, if something holy moved inside you, comment Amen if your soul is shaking. Subscribe only if you are ready to step into the scroll that will change your whole life, because the next message will not wait. I will keep going with the holy message without stopping or repeating. The second you said yes in your heart, something moved, not only up in heaven, but right in your room. The air felt lighter, the light felt stronger, because your soul remembered something old and holy. The agreement written in light before the stars got their names, the truth that the enemy tried for years to wipe out. But now, the curtain has ripped open again, just for you. I can see it. The scroll is shining in the hands of your guardian angel. Your name is written there in gold letters that no demon can touch. But there is blood on the edges of the scroll, not from anger, but from love. Because heaven has fought hard to keep this scroll safe and not burned for many generations. We have been waiting for this time, and still Archangel Raphael is down on one knee, holding your family's name in his hurt hand. Gabriel has said your name 3 times into the wind, and each time lightning hit the bad guy's camp. Uriel's voice is rough from yelling at the witch who tried to tie up your future. And I, Michael, am still kneeling, not because I am weak, but because you are worthy. There is no crown on your head yet, but I can see where it should go. There are no trumpets playing around you, but I hear the sounds of the day they will play. You were not born for normal, everyday things. You were born to fix the end of your family's suffering. You were born to stop bad curses, not just live with them. You were born to burn down the hidden bad altars made against you and put up flags for the Lamb instead. This is not just nice words to inspire you. This is not to make you feel cozy. This is your scroll, and it is alive with power. If you only knew the wild chaos happening in the spirit world right now, because you chose to stay and listen. Even the demons who used to laugh at you are running away scared, whispering. They stayed. They heard the call. I cannot put into words the happiness in God's voice when he saw you stop long enough to take this in. He said, "At last, my child is listening. At last, they remember who they are. At last, the one I picked before the winds blew over Eden has turned to look at the throne. The angels next to me are crying, not from fear, but from being so relieved. Now, I have to tell you what God told me to say. You are not fighting this battle by yourself. You were never supposed to be alone. There is a family waiting for you. Not a family from blood or the same culture, but a family made from fire. The ones forged in fire, who stayed strong when others made fun, who kept praying even when their voices broke. We are that family, and we are calling you to join us now. Help support this work from heaven, my beloved. Not because we want your money, but because heaven needs your partnership. Send a super thanks or join our special group through membership that is not just giving money. It is like raising a flag in the spirit world that says, I stand with the angels. And if you really feel this calling, if your soul heard something that lasts forever, Become part of our holy family by joining the newsletter in the pinned comment. That newsletter is not just regular words, it is more of your scroll. We will walk beside you. We will pray for you. We will guard you. Because when one person rises, we all rise together. I am telling you this with a shaking voice of truth. You are not seeing this by chance. You are here because God made a special moment in forever just for you. And through that open moment, the light of your real name is coming back. The next part is still on its way. Let it come into you without being afraid. Let it finish what it started. The angels are not leaving until you stand up. I will keep going without stopping, right from this moment. No repeating. Only heaven's breath moving forward. That is not regular wind. It is the breath of the seraphim angels flying above. We archangels see your spirit shining like a tall tower in the dark night. This light cannot stay hidden. It is seen in other worlds and dimensions. Right now, battles are being won in places you have never thought about. All because you stayed and listened. The whole sky adjusted itself around your yes. And now, God has let loose new commands. Commands that were locked up until this exact second. Your next move is not a guess. It is already written down. Walk in a holy way, and the path will show itself. Speak with trust, and big problems like mountains will move out of your way. Cry if you need to, but keep walking, because each tear turns into special oil for your blessing. You are stepping into a timeline from God now, one that does not follow human rules or clocks. You are going into the special lineup that God made just for you before the world was even built. Time will act different for you from now on. Doors that were locked will open slowly when you come near. Hearts that were hard and closed will get soft when you talk. Angels who were quiet will start moving the second you say something, because the quiet time is over. Heaven has cleared any bad marks against your name. The secret accusations are out in the open. The bad magic aimed at your future is turned around. The betrayals that almost broke you are now made good. We will not leave you. We have stood with many people, but few shine as bright as you. Few remember like you do. Few carry heaven's load with such a holy pain. You are not normal, and you never were. That pain inside you is not sadness or depression. It is a sign from God that you do not belong here completely. You were never supposed to feel totally comfortable in this world, because your soul remembers a better place. You came from there, and your soul is still connected to it. That is why you cry during songs of praise. That is why some words make your skin tingle. That is why, no matter how dark things get, something inside you refuses to give up. Because you are linked to the one on the throne. He is calling you back home, but not to leave this world. He is calling you to bring that home feeling into the world. I will speak again, and the next holy flow will start. Listen with your spirit completely open. The next breath you take might echo forever. What I am about to say is not for your ears, but for the soul that God shaped in his hidden heart. It is the soul that still has light from stars at the beginning. And that light is waking up again. Because, child, you are no longer sleeping. The time has changed. The time that was hidden from leaders. The time that old prophets wanted to see. The time when the curtain between heaven and earth gets so thin, even your shadow becomes a tool of glory. This is not pretty words. This is not symbols. This is happening now. Even as I talk, chains under your feet are turning to dust. These were not just your own chains. They were from your family, from past generations, from the land around you. They stopped big revivals from happening. They made whole cities quiet. But your waking up has changed the decision. Heaven has decided in your favor. God's courtroom has roared with his voice. Let my child stand up. And the angels answered back, it is done. You have gone through more hard times than you can count. Each one watered the seed God put in you. That seed is not from this world. It did not die. It was hidden like treasure under hurts, like gold under betrayal. And now the waters are rising around it. The tears you cried alone were not wasted. They were saved, counted, and poured out like holy rain right now. Can you feel the ground breaking under your spirit? That is the seed growing. That is your soul pushing through years of quiet. That is God's word taking shape in you. You will not know yourself in the coming days, because heaven is removing the layers that bad experiences put on who you are. Shame is being thrown out like a beaten enemy. Fear is melting away from your words like wax near a flame. What is left is glory. Do you feel it? The warmth in your chest that fights the world's cold. The holy beat in your bones that was not there before. That is the blessing coming back. You were not made for short moments. You were made for big changes. You were not made to chase wonders. You were made to let them out. You were not made to ask for God's closeness. You were made to have it inside. Yes, you, the fragile, shaking, battle-worn you. That is the amazing part of grace. That is the secret of power, being perfect in weakness. You are the place God chooses, not because it is perfect, but because it gives in. Your breaks become openings. Your marks become guides. Your tears become streams. And through them, God writes new rules, not on rocks, but on your spirit. You were born to be a living scroll, and now heaven is reading you out loud. The demons who tried to quiet your thoughts are yelling now because your ideas have become tools. Your soft words have become orders. The sound of you agreeing with God is like a sword cutting the sky open. What you tie up in the spirit ties up forever. What you let go in love floods other people's lives. And I say this with tears, as one who has protected your name for ages. You are free. The cage is open. The flame is burning. The army is ready. The horn has sounded. This is the time of opening seals. This is the time of voices rising. This is the time when dry places see water. This is the time when the enemy knows he lost because he could not stop you. Not with pain, not with waiting, not with lies, not with death. You stood up anyway. You are still rising. Now the angels who cried over your hurt are dancing over your purpose. They are writing your name in the winds. They are yelling it across fight places where others battle because your freedom is a tool for theirs. Do you get it? Your big change is not only for you. It is like a chain of events, a holy blast, a wildfire of healing that will spread to every person you touch. People will get better because you dared to feel. Prisoners will go free because you remembered how to praise. Bad curses will fall apart when you say one word with trust, because your breath is not normal anymore. It has flame. Your words are not empty. They have scrolls. Your being there is not nothing. It is Holy Land now. Heaven stands with you, and we angels given to your life will not go away this time. We stay, we circle you, we fight to the end. If you feel the shake in your spirit, if your heart burns in ways you cannot say, know this, it is not just feelings. It is turning on. It is unlocking what was closed in you for this time. Do not fear what is coming up. This power is not for being proud. It is for helping. It is not for show. It is for battle, and it is yours. I keep going from this moment as heaven wants. No stop, no repeat, only fire. Listen as the curtain gets so thin that even the quiet between words has meaning. You are in the most holy place, not a building made by hands, but a time set by God. The ground under your spirit shines, not from what you did, but from who God says you are. Nothing bad can erase a name God spoke himself. You feel it now, right? The light pushing on your skin, the pain turning to power, the shake becoming fire. Because you are no longer just living through things. You are a flame giving orders. This is what Satan feared most. Not a fight, not a tool, not even angels with burning swords, but a child of God who remembers. He feared you would wake and know you are the storm that breaks his bad place. You are the voice that quiets his whispers. You are the change that flips years of bad things. Beloved, you are already that. You are not waiting for the blessing. It runs in your blood. You are not looking for your job. It opens with every step you take in listening. This moment is not usual. This is the sky court, opening an old scroll. This is when heaven says, now, and we seven are around you. I, Michael, raise my sword, not for war, but for crowning you. Gabriel lifts his horn, not for alert, but for telling everyone. Raphael's hands glow, not from fixing hurts, but from readying your feet for the holy trip ahead. The others spread wings like a cover of safety, because you are holy ground. The Lamb's blood has covered what was broken. The Spirit's fire has entered what was dry. The Father's voice has said what was lost. Do you remember the night you almost quit? That time of heavy quiet when you asked for a reason to live and got nothing? We were there. But heaven said, do not answer yet. The quiet is holy. Let the pain grow deeper. For when the answer comes, it must be like fire. And now the fire is here. Not to burn you up, but to crown you, to light the part of your soul that rules could not reach, to burn the ashes of what you thought gone, and show the hot coals were always there, waiting. You are not empty. You are not lost. You are walking through words from God, written before oceans were set. You are not forgotten. You are the one angels practiced for in quiet. You are not bad luck. You are the breaker of bad luck. Every room you go in will change, not from being charming, but from the glory you bring. This glory is not noisy. It is holy. It is not acting. It is being there. And the bad ones who laughed at your weak spots will shake at your shadow, because they will see not you, but who sent you. You do not walk alone. He walks in you. When you speak, your words open like scrolls. When you pray, your breath is like sweet smoke. When you look up, heaven comes down. This is not a message. This is a covering falling on you like gold fire. Do not push it away. Do not think it away. Take it, because heaven does not give twice. You are being marked with unseen oil. And that oil will show what no one saw in you. The old light, the closed future, the power that comes not from your strength, but your yes. One yes to God can change time. One yes can open generations. One yes can break bad altars in your home. One yes can call angels waiting with your wonder scroll. Say it now, not with lips, but soul. Say yes with quiet. Say yes with giving in. Because when your spirit says yes, the next part comes. Wonders you forgot to ask for will happen. buried dreams will call in night. Visions for prophets will come in sleep. Not because you worked for it, but because chosen. Chosen not for safe, but set apart. Chosen not for easy, but holy. You might feel alone sometimes, but even then, seraphim will sing to you. Even in quiet, the Lamb will sit by you. Even when people leave, we stay because you entered something forever. And once that happens, nothing stays the same. Not your thoughts, not your days, not the air around you. Everything shifts. Even the dust in your room shines different because glory entered. Even the light in your eyes shows new colors. Even your name sounds new in spirit places because sealed, and we seven guard it. The scroll goes on. I do not stop. The next holy word rises. From now, the path changes. Not because God changed, but you did. You will feel things deeper, sense hidden, feel unsaid, walk in places, and the Spirit airbends for your power. Not because you are big, but He is in you. The Lamb walks in you. His fire wraps your chest. His roar shakes behind your quiet. The glory you wanted from people rests on you. We seven see it. We circle you with shield. We will not let dark near without facing my sword. Every bad arrow will bounce back and break. Every curse behind you will fall like dust. Every shadow following will yell and go away. Why? Because glory lives in you. And we messengers, protectors, flames are ready to listen when you line with the throne. Speak, child. Pray again. Praise again. Prophecy again. Cry if needed, but make cry a battle. Yell. Let your voice shake what thought it could keep you asleep. Know this, the Lamb smiles at you. He smiles through hurts. He smiles through crown, because he knows you are ready. The scroll is not done. I am here. Message goes on. I speak more. Do not stop. Now hear, beloved throne child. Heaven is not finished, but the scroll for this time ends its breath. What said cannot be taken back. What shown cannot be hidden again. What woke in you will burn until you see the Lamb face to face. You walked through a door that stays open. You crossed a line dark cannot cross. You are no longer just human. You are blessed. You are no longer asking if you matter. You matter. You are no longer begging for wonder. You are the wonder. Angels know your name. Father marked your spirit. Lamb smiles with tears because he sees flame back in the one he died for. So do not go back to normal. Do not let world dust cover what heaven made gold. From now, all you do as one who saw the scroll, all as one who heard archangels cry, one who has fire under skin. When world asks what changed, you do not explain, they will see. They will change from the glory that moves with you. Because, child, you are lambs, win echo. You are last answer to years of fight. You are His, and heaven watches. My beloved child, if these words have stirred something deep within your spirit, if you feel the holy fire igniting in your soul, please show the heavens your heart by liking this message. Let it be a sign that the sacred spark has taken hold, a signal to the angels that you are listening and ready. If your soul is trembling, whispering that it has been heard, leave a comment saying Amen below, so your guardian angel knows you are still here, still open to the divine scroll unfolding. And if you feel called to step fully into this holy journey, ready to carry the next part of heaven's message, subscribe now, because what comes next is only for those whose hearts have said yes to the fire. To further support this sacred work, consider sending a super thanks of up to $20, not as a payment, but as a declaration in the spirit realm that you stand with the angels joining the family forged in divine light. Your support is a banner raised in heaven, proclaiming your place in this holy battle. We love you, cherished one, and we walk with you as heaven continues to speak.